What's up, FOA Squad? I'm Anthony, and welcome to our channel, Life with Anthony. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Happy Friday to you guys. Today, guys, I'm going to be doing another Q&A, but this time with a twist. I am going to be the one that's asking myself the questions as well as answering the questions. I have 14 questions here, so let's get right into it. The first question is, if you can only have one kitchen item, what would it be? Now, I'm starting off already with the hard one. I had to think about this one because it would be between my air fryer and my rice cooker / slow cooker. When I thought about this question, I thought, okay, what types of food do I eat the most? And how do I prepare my food the most? And it came down to I like curry chicken. I like the different types of, and those types of meals that I fix in my rice cooker / slow cooker are the types of food that I fix the most. So I'm going to go with my rice cooker / slow cooker. Now, my ice machine was a close third, but you can't do anything else with an ice machine besides that, make ice. So that couldn't have been my number one choice. So I'll choose my rice cooker / slow cooker, because you can also have a setting there to cook oatmeal, risotto, both brown rice and white rice, and then I also can fix my chicken with my chicken and herbs, creamy chicken and herb that I mix with the Lipton package in there. I just think that for the types of food that I eat, the rice cooker, slow cooker would be my choice. Question 2. Okay. If money was no object, what would you do or buy? This was an easy one for me. First of all, I would do so many good things. If money was no object, I would do so many good things. But one of the things that I would most enjoy doing is I would definitely get my own all-male campground. Yes. After going to about 7 of these different all-male campgrounds around, most of them I have gone to multiple times, and I kind of know what I would like from them, and, the different amenities, the way that they are ran, the way that these companies, these campgrounds are run, the cost of these campgrounds and everything. Taking all those things in consideration after experiencing them for myself, I would have the best campground. It would have the most amenities, and it would be the most affordable. Since money is no object, my motive wouldn't be to try to make as much money as I can from the campground, because money is already no object. So yes, it would be the most affordable campground with the most amenities. And it would be bad. It would be good. Let me tell you, it would be a good campground. All right, question number 3. What is your least favorite holiday? There aren't a lot of holidays that you actually do things on, because we have holidays like President holidays. Nobody don't do anything besides, being off from work. But the holidays that you actually do things on, like 4th of July, a lot of people go out and watch fireworks. Halloween, people get all dressed up and kids go trick-or-treating and those types of things. But for me, this holiday I could never get into after I became an adult. And that's Halloween. I can't get with Halloween. I never once as an adult dressed up for Halloween. Not once. As a kid, yes, you did your little costumes and you went around the neighborhood with all the other kids and you trick-or-treat and all that kind of stuff. I was at a campground this Halloween past, and everybody, all the guys most of the guys were all dressed up and parading around and stuff like that. And I was just not feeling the vibe, I just happened to be there during that time. And I just wasn't feeling that vibe. So I would definitely say Halloween is my least, as an adult, Halloween is my least favorite holiday. I'd rather take a holiday that I am just off from work than just Halloween. You're not even off from work on Halloween. Okay, question number 4. A lot of people say that you're funny. Do you think that you would be a good stand-up comedian? Absolutely not. I would not. Because, see, I think that I am naturally funny. And things just naturally come to mind and naturally come out my mouth. And to sit down and write jokes and try to be funny, I think that I will bomb miserably. I think that I would not be funny at all. I think, first of all, the whole pressure and the whole nervousness of even getting up front in front of people to even try and be funny would be the beginning of my downfall. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I would be good at that at all. So I think I will continue to be my natural self, and if it comes out funny, it comes out funny. All right, we are now on question 5. Do you like liver? No, I do not like liver. And a lot of people out there, like my mother, loved liver and onions. I don't like the smell of liver. I don't like the taste of liver. I don't like the look of liver. It looks just as it says, a liver, like a liver. So no, I don't like liver and onions. And I have tried multiple times as growing up when I was still living at home, because like I said, my mom loved liver and onions, and I have tried multiple times eating it, and it came up with the same reaction. I did not like it at all. Question number 6. Have you reconsidered getting a pet? Now, I know in my last Q&A, which was not too far ago, maybe a week and a half ago, I mentioned that I had no desire to get a pet. But then I started rethinking it, and I thought, okay, the number one reason why I did not consider getting a pet was because I had no room or space for a pet. And I just had the minivan, and the minivan was definitely not enough space for myself as well as a pet. But now I have this beautiful home here. It's a lot more room, a lot more space, and I think if I wanted to get a pet, like a puppy, this would be more than enough space to have a puppy. Now, the other thing that I thought about when it came to reconsidering whether or not I would want a pet or not is that I basically am living the campground lifestyle. That is what I am pursuing, and you know that I love the campground lifestyle. It suits me well, and I think that because of that lifestyle, the campground lifestyle, that I am more than likely will be doing more so than I'm not doing. It's the perfect setup to have a puppy. Because I'm at the campground, lots and lots of people here have pets and dogs and stuff, and I see them all the time out walking them and stuff. And it will be perfect. I'm getting back into my walking and everything at campgrounds and stuff, and I think it would definitely fit my lifestyle right now that I have this bigger home and I'm doing the whole campground thing. I think that it would be definitely a lot more compatible to have a pet if I choose to have one. Okay, question number 7. Do you consider yourself a snowbird? I think last winter I didn't. But if the meaning of snowbird only relies on, people from the north escape down to the south to avoid the weather, then probably yes. But I think this upcoming winter, starting in January, I will officially feel like a snowbird, because I've already booked a campground for 3 months. So when I leave here on this upcoming Friday or next Friday, I go back to the campground that I was at before I came here, and I will be there for the next 3 months, January, February, and March. So I will feel like I am an official snowbird from that standpoint. I like that campground where I'm going back to because it is only an hour and about 40 minutes from Miami, and I think it's even less to get to Fort Lauderdale. I do plan on spending extended weekends at both of those places. I've been to Miami, but just to go on a cruise. So I haven't actually experienced Miami. But up until this point, I really had no desire to experience Miami. But since I'm going to be so close to it and I'm going to be stationary for 3 months, and there are going to be several times where I just want to get off the campground and go and hang out somewhere else. So that's a plus. And speaking of the whole 3 month stay that I'm going to be at the next campground, I like stability. You guys should know that about me. I love the feeling of stability. I don't like a whole lot of moving around and driving here and driving there. Being at this campground for 3 months is going to give me that sense of stability. I have a place that I can leave and come back to. And I think that's really going to be good for me. So I'm looking forward to it. And plus, this campground that I'm going back to have good Wi-Fi. I can get my connection inside of my trailer. I don't have to go somewhere else where the Wi-Fi is better. I can just sit in my trailer and watch like YouTube and everything on my laptop, which is bigger than the phone. So, and for this small space or this amount of space, my laptop is perfect. I decided against getting a TV. I'm going to use that counter space for something else. All righty, let's keep it going. All right, question number 8. In a game of truth or dare, which would you choose? In a game of truth or dare, which would I choose? I would definitely choose truth over dare. Because you don't know what those people might ask you to do. But at least in a truth, you'll have the capability of how you word your answer. So I would take my chances with truth. All right, question 10. Do you walk around nude in your new home? Do I walk around nude in my new home? I do not. I mean, I could, but I don't. I don't really even walk around nude on the campgrounds. I don't. Whenever I do go to the pool, I don't go to the pool that often. And when I decide to go to the pool, honestly, it's just for the eye candy. I don't get into the water. And I think I talked about this before. One of the reasons why I don't like getting into the water, especially if it's crowded, I definitely will not get into the water, into the pool. But another reason why I don't like getting into the pool, even if it wasn't crowded, is a lot of the pools that I see at campgrounds is like 5 feet. Yeah, they have 3 feet leading into the 5 feet, but off 5 feet. And 5 feet to me is up to my neck. I'm doing this. I'm on my tippy toes, bouncing, trying, And it's so uncomfortable to me. And I've been in a few pools that were at 5 feet, and I felt the same each and every time. So, and the other reason why I don't do pools is I'm not a big fan of sitting out in the sun or being out in the sun. The weather has to be, number one, hot enough to even want to go to the pool. And I'm not a big fan of sitting out in the sun. And that's why I don't really care for beaches. Because I'm not, even though, some people say, oh, you got a beach umbrella or whatever. I get bored with beaches. real quick. If I go to the beach and get my umbrella set up and everything else, and I'm just laying there, unless it's some good eye candy constantly, I would get bored. I get bored so quick. So, and that's why I don't consider myself to be a beach person. But anyway, that's not the question. But, however, I do not walk around nude in my new home. Maybe sometime in the future I will do it, but I don't do it. And it has nothing to do with, me being uncomfortable with myself because I'm inside of my home. I can, put the blinds down and do it if I wanted to. But I don't know. I just haven't done it. Okay. Question 11. If you could be friends with any celebrity, who would it be? Now, this was a really hard one because there are so many people that I would not mind hanging out with and being friends. From actors to athletes to musicians to historians, anybody and everybody. But I am a tennis fan. I like tennis. And I think it would be really cool to hang out and be friends with Novak Djokovic. I think that he would be a fun person. I think he would be completely different than his competitiveness self that you see when he's playing tennis. I've seen several funny clips of him off on the court where, he do something funny, or I've seen him, a couple clips of him dancing. I think that he would be so much fun to hang out with, and I would choose for the moment, because like I said, it's so many people that I can choose. I would choose Novak Djokovic first. All right. Question 12. Can you whistle? Never could whistle. Don't know why. Maybe I'm not, what do you call it? Quenched enough or something. I don't know. I can never whistle. This is the best I can do. Okay, enough of that. I can't whistle. My eye is just watering like crazy now. All right, question 13. Would you rather be a villain or a superhero in a movie? I would definitely be a villain. I think villains are far more interesting than the superhero because you tend to always know the outcome of a superhero. That's why they're called a superhero. You know more than enough times they are going to be the winner or they're going to beat the villain, So I think it would just be far more interesting. And I think the villain characters are more creative than the superhero characters. It's like when you see a superhero character, you know that they're the superhero character. They look all nice and, their uniform or costume tend to be on the nicer side or whatever. But when you get to a villain, I think you have way more creativity to create a villain outfit to go with this villainous and character. And I think that it's more fun. It would be more fun to create a villain than a superhero. Because we all have our ideas of what a superhero looks like. All right. And the final question is, do you wish that you can grow? Oh, I skipped the question. I know what it was too. I skipped the question. Let me do this last one and then I go back. I skipped the question. Okay. This is the next to the last question. Do you wish that you can grow a full head of hair? I don't know why that's funny right now. I wish I could grow a full head of hair. Yes, and yes. I don't mean like a bush or anything like that. Just a really short cut. Because right now, my hair if I let it grow out, it will grow all the way around the perimeter, the sides, the back, and this side. No hair will grow up top. And that's the hair pattern that my father had and passed it on to me. So I would never let my hair grow out. It wouldn't grow out anyway where it's long. It would just be a really short cut. So yeah, I would be happy to have like a full head if this grows out. If this grew out, I would let my hair grow out a little bit, and even if it's gray, and shape it up and everything all the way around. But that's not the case. Okay, the question that I skipped was, did I even put it on here? Oh, here it is. If you can change 3 body parts, what would they be? All right, here we go. This wasn't that hard a one. All right, the first one I would change is my teeth. I wish that if I could change, I would have my natural teeth at age 57. Yeah, I would still have my natural teeth and they would be in good shape. Now, this is a wish, so if I could do it through a wish, I'll be like, ding, and I would have my natural teeth. They would be in good shape. They would be clean, etc. So that would be the first one. The second thing that I think I would choose are my feet. Yeah, y'all know how I feel about my feet. They are getting better, though. I will say that. They are getting better. And we're going to leave that like that. My feet would be the second one. Now, the third one would be my belly. If I can just wish like that and my belly would go flat, I would love that. Then I would have a fresh, clean slate. And I don't mean a 6-pack at age 57. I mean just flat. I would choose that. Now there is a fourth one, but we're gonna keep this PG. And it's not what you think, okay? We're gonna keep it PG, but it's not what you think, okay? All right, so and just like honorable mentions, sometimes I wouldn't mind if I was a little taller, because I think I am short, and I mean really short. I'm 5'2". I feel like I'm really short. So sometimes if this was a reality and I had the wish, yeah, I would choose to be a little taller. And this is not me knocking, so short people don't come here now. Don't come. This is not me knocking being short, but sometimes there are situations where if I was a little taller, it would help that situation, so to speak. All right, so we're gonna leave it like that. All right, guys, that is my Q&A with a twist. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. I also wanted to mention about the cruise. If you have not booked the cruise and you're still once again contemplating on whether you should go or not, I don't know what our latest count is on rooms because I haven't spoken to Cassie or Arvella in a few days. But last I checked, it was at least, we were at 70 rooms booked. I'm pretty sure, or I'm at least hoping that we are at least at 75 right about now. As long as rooms are available on the ship, I honestly think that we are going to get up to about 80 or 90 rooms booked because it's happening. So if you're thinking about going on a cruise, come along. Let's have some fun. I'm looking so forward to the cruise. Anything else I want to share with you guys? Oh, by the way, Miss Sunshine, I hear you. Okay? Miss Sunshine, I hear you. And I'm going to leave it like that. Miss Sunshine will know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. As always, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my videos. I so appreciate you guys. And don't ever think for a minute that I don't understand why all of this is happening to me, because I really and truly do. So I hope you guys aren't too busy with getting your Christmas all ready. And I, for one, around this time of the year is always at this point looking forward to the new year. I am going to start doing some Christmas decorations and start preparing my Christmas dinner. But I'm about to head to the grocery store now because one of you FOAs said that I should have some nutmeg and allspice to add in my apple pie when making my apple pie. And I need to find some butane because I have 1 can of butane left. And I'm pretty sure that the can that I already have in my cooktop is almost empty. So I may not be able to finish my complete dinner and dessert if I don't find that day another can of butane. So I'm going to go out today and scour around, and hopefully I can find at least 1 can of butane. So cross your fingers for me, or something might have to sacrifice during this Christmas dinner. All right, guys. I'll see you guys the next time.